My name is Jaymie Dawes and I've worked for East Gippsland Water for the past 5 years within a branch of the operations department called the treatment team. East Gippsland Water maintains and operates 11 separate wastewater systems comprising of a collection network, treatment facility and finally beneficial use for both the liquid and solid streams. Within these catchments we accept not only the municipal sewage from these areas but we also collect and treat trade waste from approximately 360 trade waste customers. Within my current role as the Coordinator of Environmental Services, one of my main responsibilities is to review our trade waste management system, from the on-site trade waste units in the receiving sewer catchments, all the way to the benefiting farms, golf courses, tree lots and wetlands receiving our reclaimed water. Each year, East Gippsland Water collects and treats approximately 3,100 megalitres of wastewater, of which 16% is comprised of trade waste. Other Victorian water authorities are receiving similar loads into their sewer systems. Poorly managed trade waste can pose a threat to the receiving network, downstream treatment processes and impact on the treated wastewater and the biosolids produced. It can cause sewer blockages, hydraulic overloading, increased odour issues, asset damage, biological inhibition and shock loading, which all puts pressure on the plant to treat the wastewater. In East Gippsland Water, our major trade waste customers are primarily food manufacturers and they add substances such as fats from pie manufacturing, vegetable production, so beetroot juice and scraps from vegetables. All of these put pressure on our plants and as you can see it makes it a lot harder to treat. Obviously, the volume and quality of trade waste received by any water authority can significantly impact on core business processes. As such, the trade waste management plan for any site must be continually revised to manage the risk of accepting trade waste into our wastewater systems. While reviewing our internal systems, I have looked to other Victorian water authorities and their approach to trade waste management. In particular, their classification processes, sampling schedules, as well as how they calculate strength and other charges for their major trade waste customers. I noticed quickly that the way in which we do this varies quite significantly between the different water authorities. Trade waste management across Victoria took a huge step forward in 2011 when the Essential Services Commission released the Trade Waste Customer Service Code. This document provides a basic framework for the management of trade waste, and now, 7 years down the track, each of the water authorities have implemented their own procedures for the management of trade waste. This has led to inconsistencies across the Victorian water industry. Currently, Scotland and other areas within the UK are leading the world in trade waste management. The Mogden formula, which many Victorian water authorities currently implement to calculate their trade waste customer charges, actually originated in the UK. This basic formula generally takes into account the volume and chemical strength of the trade waste and the financial impacts on the water authority to treat these wastes. The concentrations of suspended solids and COD are used to calculate charges to customers. Some Victorian water authorities also charge for additional compounds such as nitrogen, phosphorus and sodium. My proposal is to travel to the various UK water authorities to observe the best practice management of trade waste, to determine how they deliver their trade waste management programs, reduce risk to sewer catchment assets, treatment processes, and reduce impacts on reclaimed water quality and biosolids as a result of trade waste. I would also like to speak with the trade waste management teams about what makes an effective trade waste process. I would also like to observe how they implement their trade waste management strategies day to day and discuss if or how that has changed over time. The deliverable outcomes from this project are to collate and report the findings back to the Trade Waste Network Group, which VicWater has had involvement with in the past, to discuss the current approaches used within the Victorian water industry regarding the classification, billing, strength charges, as well as general trade waste management procedures, and to collaborate with the Trade Waste Network Group and other key members of the Victorian water industry to develop a suggested approach to assist water authorities with their trade waste management. This project will also allow me to increase my professional development and networking skills. The expected cost of this project is around $7,000. The outcomes of this project will provide a more detailed reference guide for Victorian water authorities and other players within the Victorian water industry to consult and refer to when reviewing and implementing their trade waste management procedures. I thank you for the opportunity to apply for this prestigious award, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.